you guys? Hope you're well. Today I'm going to show you a bit of a how-to of turning this cow postbox from something that's rusty and old into something that's beautiful and new. So from watering it down, methyl turpentining it down, sanding it down, cleaning it down, and then painting it with an undercoat and then turning it into something beautiful. So let's see how we go. So what we have is we've got some mineral turpentine, and this is going to basically clean off any excess bit of rust. It's going to just give it a bit of a shine, hopefully, and yeah, just get it ready for an undercoat. Inside. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the inside if I'm going to paint it, but what I am going to do is I'm going to just wash it down nicely and put some turps on and sand it down, and it should look a little bit better. So you can see that literally just with a little spot of water it's already a lot cleaner. Bits that I thought were rust were actually just a whole amount of dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then when it's dry, I'm going to give a little bit of turps to get rid of any excess dirt. Sanded all around, particularly around the edges. You can see some of them are, nicely showing the metal through, and then I've also sanded down all the middle areas with bits. I've taken all the bumps and scratches off, and I've basically not decided to put water on this to clean it up, but I'm putting mineral turpentine back onto it, and you will notice, have a look at this, it looks pretty nice. Done is I've cleaned it up really nicely. I've taken off all the rust, all the bumps, all the blemishes. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the whole thing with an undercoat of paint, and it's going to be turning from this to the next stage. So here we go. second coat of undercoat water-based paint on, and it's looking a lot better. The bits which were not so white are nicely filled up, and it's ready for the nice glossy overcoat. So the next step is done. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I have done my undercoats, my 2 undercoat layers, and we've had a bit of rain, a bit of wind. The weather has changed quite a bit, and in those 2 days you'll see a lot of specks in certain areas, around the sides, around the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rust converter on. I'm going to sand this down so that it's ready to actually be nicely done. Brushing this on to all of those areas which are showing rust, and then I'm going to let it sit for 15 to 30 minutes for the rust converter to take effect. It's quite a bright green colour. On, and it looks pretty good. You cannot really see any of the rust specks that were here before. They were covered all over here, this bit, and around here and on the edges. Dulux Industrial Coatings Metal Shield Epoxy Enamel. It's a one-step, no primer, gloss vivid white. I wanted to get it because it's pretty much an all-in-one. I've done the undercoat, but now this letterbox just needs a nice coat of this epoxy enamel. So here we go. Is heaps better than it was before. It's pretty much done. It's got these really nice colors which are really bright and vibrant, and the only thing left to do is to put the number of the house, which I'll put here and on the either side. And yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's much better than it was. So yeah, this is a homemade way of how to improve your letterbox.